Hi, folks. Rich Moyer. I just wanted to go behind the curtain here a little bit and show you some of the shortcuts I use that make my life so much easier. And one of those things that I do, several times a week, and I'm constantly building this, researching and putting pieces together for a while. But I produce this newsletter, usually 3, 4 days a week, and with that are some secrets I have. First off is a template that I use. Pretty much, I will take this day and just go into I'll save it as something else, but I'll just change the date, change the graphic, and then come down here, and then I start to put content in here, and I just strip out all the content, and they save this as for another day. So I'm not going to build another newsletter today, but I'm going to build one here. Now I have this template built, so it has all my links in, has all my icons on the side that I have for my links. They're banners that go to sites that I personally use myself, and I have them there so that people can click and join them right from there. But so I pretty much have a template, and in the template I have today's topics, and then whatever is in the middle of it here, and then at the end I always have a section on world profit. And then a lot of times I might give on a Friday or Saturday, I might put in the summary of the training, and then have the footers or my copyrights and all the natural stuff that you do. So if you build a template once, you use that template over and over again. And so I have a file that I call in here, and then I just rename it. Or I don't rename it, I copy it to a new file. So that's one thing I do every day. Now, there's a whole lot of secrets here. I have a lot of things that I promote to, a lot of sites that I promote to. So I have World Profit. In World Profit, I have my newsletters, newsletter subscribers. And when I bring that up, I here create a new newsletter. Then I have my prospect manager. My prospect manager here is another list. So I can create custom letters there and add a letter here. And when I do that, I'll show you. Here's the one for today. And so I use some shortcuts, and that's what I want to show you here is the shortcuts that I use. So let's go back here. First thing I do is I create my the subject line, and this is going to be it and I'm going to call today Polar Bear. So I use a tool called JitBit Auto Text, and in JitBit Auto Text I have three shortcuts that I use to produce my newsletter, and this just makes it so fast. So here I create, I just go in, I create my subject line, and this is the subject line I'm going to use for all of them. So that's, and all I have to do, and I'll show you how easy this is. I'm going to go over here to this site I have, and let me turn off my auto text. It's going to automatically fill here. So let's just regenerate this page. This is going to create a new newsletter, and really I come in here and I just type C1, and then down the other subject line here it has C1. All right. Now another thing I do is in my newsletter I capture the source code. So I'll come in here and just grab all of this source code in HTML, just the whole table. I don't need the things, and I'll copy that to my clipboard with Control C. Then I paste that into this shortcut, C5. All right, and C5, that's what it looks like. It looks like gobbledygook because it's HTML. But I copy that there, and then when I come over here to create my newsletter, I go into source over here. I just erase everything else that's in there and type C5, and it posts it in there. Go to the source, and there's the content. I save it and then send it. So it's that easy for me to distribute these things, and I do that for all of my sites. Now, where do I keep my sites? Well, I use a tool called Link Magic in World Profit, and that's where all my newsletter sites are. You see all these? One click, and watch up here. One click, it's going to open up all the URLs for my newsletter sites. So I have two in I have the newsletters and the prospect manager in World Profit. I have my autoresponder in World Profit. I have Build-A-Biz Online, which is my members, my downline. And this thing is always annoying me. Then I have all of my, and I'm just going to log in here. This is all of my mail subscribers. So I have mail subscribers in these. Let's see if I can come down here. In these 3, 5, 7 different campaigns I have running. So I just go into each one, and again, it's C1, C5, C1, C5. Actually, what I have a shortcut I create there too. Is I have this. I have a profile set up in my autofill. Let's see if I can get that here. Which here it is. I have one set up, so these are automatic fills. So again, here's the 3 fields I've been able to identify that will be subject lines. Here's the 3 that I've identified that will be the content. And for Build-A-Biz Online, all I have to do is click on one of these, and it's going to autofill it. And I just click send. So I go to all 7, just click them and send them, click them, send them, click them, send them. And I have ways to do this with GetResponse, Aweber. I send out to my Lead Sleep News broadcasts. I have Automatic Builder that I send out every day. And this is my mailer, JMailer Pro. I have everything that doesn't fit in the autoresponders category. Like I've had other autoresponders that I've shut down that I just didn't see paying for them. I captured all of those leads, brought them over into my mailer, and I still mail them from there. This is the GVO account. I have hundreds of subscribers over there for my Home Business Tips newsletter. Here's the Got Backup site. So I have 100 and some subscribers to Got Backup, and this is my VIP contact. So I have a lot of places that I send my newsletter. It's not just one click and it's done. I actually go to all of these different places. And the automation is what makes it so easy to do. So I just wanted to show you the shortcuts that I use, and that's what goes into producing my newsletter. Now, the research is a whole different thing. I have tools that I'm using to create the graphics. I have, I actually use World Profit's image generator to generate these graphics, and I develop a prompt and I play with them a little bit. I try to tune them a little bit to what I want, and I can produce several versions of a graphic from one prompt, and just keep issuing the same prompt over. I'm trying to sell them. So again, I'm trying to recover some of the investment I've made in tools here. And then videos like this, I use a tool called Screencast-O-Matic. Now, I've been a subscriber before they were Screencast-O-Matic. They were just bought out by somebody else, the one that I've been using for years. So I've been using the same tool for years to create my videos. And here they're faceless videos, if you would. If I wouldn't put my picture on here, you'd never see me. But they're faceless videos, so I use that tool, which is Screencast-O-Matic, and I love the tool. It had the ability at one point to do automatic uploads to my YouTube channel, but because I have several YouTube channels, I do this manually. Again, it takes minutes. Once I produce the video, if I produce any video at all, I go to my YouTube channel, I upload the video, and I use some real simple tools. Like over here, this is my Gmail account. I'm going to go down here and pull down slides. Well, I have a slide template that I use. So I bring that up, and I'll update this and update the name of it. And once I do that, then it saves, and I go to download, and I create a JPEG image, and that's the facing sheet that you see. It's the first slide that you see on all of my videos in my YouTube channels, because it's my branding. So this is my trademark, this is my brand, and that's what I use. But it's easy to do once you set it up. So again, if you are paying attention here, the whole point is that I can produce something really, really useful to my subscribers, And it takes me a while to put content together. It takes me a while to wordsmith some of these things, and it takes a little bit of time to create the graphics and the videos. But you know what? I have my promotions set up so that I'm spending 30 minutes to an hour a day doing promotions. That's it. I don't sit and click credits all day. I use super solos. I use master safe list blasts. I have individual safe lists that I send to, but I have perpetual solo ads on about 12 sites. So there's a lot of things that I do to streamline my traffic and my need to promote that make it so fast for me to be able to do that. I can put the time and the creative efforts into creating a newsletter that is, again, the point is building a list and using those subscribers as my downlines here. I don't look at them as downlines. I look at them as subscribers and potential customers. And so what do you do with that? You have to build a rapport with them. You have to establish know, like, and trust. And that's the whole point behind a newsletter, is to communicate with them and give them things that they can use in their own business. I give a lot of business tips. I give a lot of bargains that people can, without a whole lot of investment. You're not going to break the bank, but you're going to be able to get the traffic that you need either free or at a reasonable cost. You need a budget when you have a business. So it's not going to break your budget, but it will help you to follow what I'm telling you here, because these are the sources that I use myself. And I'm currently, let's just look at today is the 15th. I haven't got to do the rest of my promotions yet today. But if you look at it here, I have 402,000 that I've sent out, and this is just for my big dogs list. Then I have another list that will have, it's another 20,000 newsletter subscribers. And then I use super solos. Super solos, I'll fill this out so it goes between 1 and 2 million emails every day. Let me just go to the 14th and see where that went. Because I know I used a whole bunch of super solos yesterday. So let's go to the 14th. And I keep a sheet to track this. But did I use supers yesterday? I guess not. What days? I did. I just didn't record them. Let's see what days. I didn't record them yet. I'm a little behind on doing that. But let's take the 13th. 13th and 14th. All right, so the 13th, I put out 804,000. Okay, so that's, I'm getting close to 1 million there. Most days I'm putting between 1 and 2 million. That's, and I still have a life. So I just want to let you know, these are the tools that I use. I use Build-A-Biz online tools all the time. I use World Profit tools all the time. I use the submitter that I have, which is Lightning Autofill. And this is tremendous. This saves me so much time because I have everything here. And for me to put a promotion together it takes me minutes. I fill out all the fields that it might possibly hit out there. And let's just bring one up. Here's the promotion I put out today. And what distinguishes big dogs? Well, I have all my subject lines here that I might encounter. Then I'm not going to promote any banners or buttons or anything like that. But down here, these are all the URL fields. You see these names? Well, these are things that I found with a little research that I know which fields are on most sites for me to promote these things, and it just automates it. Now, I'm going to do something very quick here and show you how easy it is to get something to work. Let's just go to a site, pick a site. So let's go to super network sites. I'm going to put logins to simple text ads. This is my source for the majority of super solos I buy, by the way. And that login offer number 1 is the one I use all the time. And when I show you the super solos out here, these are all super solo sites. And I have, I bought ads, the login offers set me up for one. Well, right here, this blast off text ads or blast off network ads. You see this? I sent out to 86,222 members with one email. One email got 151 clicks. Now that's not quite done yet. It's only it was only on the 11th, so it still goes out. It takes a few days for this to get out there. You see, I'm getting 178, 169, 179 clicks. This is a tremendous way to get your penetration of your ads out there, and it gives you up to 5 subject lines. So watch this. I'm going to just click this once. Now, because I'm set up here with this ad, let me just go over here and make sure I'm on the right one. What distinguishes big dogs? All right. And I'm just going to refresh this page. When I come down here with this tool, it's going to fill in. Oops, what happened there? Sorry. It's going to fill in all of these subject lines for me, all 5 subject lines. Now, when I say 5 subject lines, that allows me to split test which are the ones that are most effective. It put the HTML in here, formatted and everything ready to go. It put my URL in here. All I have to do is submit it. So it takes me seconds to send a super solo ad that goes to 100,000 people. All right, seconds. And I'm going to get between 100 and 200 clicks on every single one. All right. So again, I'm going to go back to this, and it's going to show you that I just sent one. But you see this? This is the clicks that I got from each. So I can tell the first one here, that one didn't change at all. But you see this? There's some that it's about the same for most of them, but it distributes out to this number of people for that particular subject line. And if I have any, these are all about the same. The first one's always the highest, but you get some. Now, if I get this one here, again, there's no change on that. But here, these are about the same. So I know that I'm doing something right. These particular subject lines are not as powerful as the first one I sent based on this. So you can get a lot of education for $3.99. If you want to buy one super solo ad, it's $3.99, and you can figure out which are your best subject lines and which ones are going to get the most clicks. I got 169 clicks. Sent to this one was low, and the reason is they're doing some Dave's moving some sites around, but this will be up, as you see, it's going to be up around 100,000, 90 to 100,000 members it's going out to. But you're going out here and you're getting a CTR of about one, a CTR not quite 1%. It's not fantastic, but it's better than what you can get with any solo ad. With a solo ad that you go on a site, you're lucky if you get 5 clicks. When you send it out on a super solo, getting 150 to 200 clicks is tremendous. So this is a great way to get eyes on your ads. Thanks a lot, folks. I wanted to just show you some of the tools that I use to make my life a whole lot easier. I will be happy to discuss it. Send me an email, and I'll be happy to show you more, and I'll be happy to fill you in on how to get these tools. It's not a tremendous expense, by the way. The automation tools I use, this is just the ones I'm showing you in the foreground right now. But what I showed you here on how I produce my newsletter and how I do my promotions, this is easy stuff, and it's not tremendously expensive. This Lightning tool that I use, this thing's $5 a month. All right, that's it. And I use it absolutely every day for everything. So this tool is worth $5 a month. The AI graphics generator, my world profit is worth it because I use every single tool in that toolbox. Build-A-Biz Online, I use every tool that I have available to me there. The AI tool I just subscribed to is $25 a month. but I hope to get some income from that. So I'm gonna look to get at least to break even with that. So I'm not paying out of pocket for the use of that tool, but I'm using it myself. So it's got value for me. But if I can generate some revenue from that, that's a thing you should think about. Multiple streams of revenue. How are you getting money in your business? I'm going to be selling tools. I sell graphics. I sell videos. I sell different things that I promote. I don't sell, but I have people join SafeList, and when they buy, I get passive income from that. So there's a lot of ways you can make money out here. And if you're thinking about, I just post a single affiliate link out there, don't waste your time. You need to get a system. You need to treat it like a business, and you need to think in terms of your business is not what you're promoting. Your business is your business, and you're promoting things like a hardware store. The hardware store is the business, and they promote thousands of products. Well, that's no different than affiliate marketing. I don't promote thousands, but I probably have 25 things that I do promote out there regularly, and many of them will generate revenue for me. It's not all at once, but many of them will generate revenue. So I have my foot in the puddles out there, and hopefully I'm going to get some splashes back on it. Thanks again, Rich Moyer. I spent a lot of time here today, but I wanted to get you just a peek behind the curtain of what I do to produce a newsletter and get my subscribers some things that are really valuable to them that's not going to break the bank. Thanks.